Veganism is like a fucking cult. Vegans and Just Stop Oil protesters are the same brand as stupid. They should just stick all these vegans and you on one island and you can fester in your bowl of hypocrisy.
Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan, the YouTube channel that's not hosted by a sociopath, a narcissist, or a grifter. So big thanks to my longtime moderator and friend Peter for sending me yet another video to respond to. When I first saw this from Peter, I thought it was yet another typical video of Piers Morgan being a complete idiot, knucklehead, ignoramus, being a jerk and an a-hole to a vegan activist. And yeah, it's totally right, that did happen in this video, but what I found more interesting was that this video was a response video, some non-vegans responding to Piers Morgan and the vegan activists, and the complete just ignorance of what they said about veganism just blew my mind. So that's what I'm responding to here, not so much Piers Morgan. But anyway, let's jump in with a little classic Piers.
So do you eat avocados and almonds?
Well, of course he mentioned almonds and avocados. He's Piers Morgan. What else does he got?
I'm not assaulting
Do you eat them?
anybody.
Do you eat them?
I eat them from Spain.
So you do? You eat avocados and almonds?
Because the issues that you talk
and
about,
do you drink,
about the
what
bees,
kind of milk do you drink?
You're talking about the murder.
What kind of milk do you drink?
You talk about the murder soya.
Soya.
Yeah, tip to any vegan activist going on Piers Morgan's show. Yeah, let them know that you don't eat avocados, at least one's not flown from California, which he has a problem with. Vegans eat the air-shipped avocados, huge problem, but meat eaters like him can eat all they want. And as far as your milk of choice, drink anything other than almond milk. When she said soya there, he just shut up about it and moved on to other nonsense.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
you talk about the murder of bees in other interviews.
Yes, because vegans don't care.
But you don't care about the billions of calves and chicks and piglets.
I understand.
So you're a complete hypocrite.
No, I'm not.
Alright, so that's probably enough Piers Morgan for this video. So let's get to why I really made this response video. It's because of the couple reacting to Piers. Their name, the name of their YouTube channel is Midnight Rubbish. And as you'll see, there's so much vegan phobia, a complete misunderstanding of what veganism is, and just a general hatred towards vegans.
Vegans and Just Stop Oil protesters are the same brand as stupid. The way you go about trying to get your messages across, honestly, I think I would get better results from somebody that had escaped Arkham Asylum. You guys are like bottom of the barrel stupid.
Wow, that was an extreme display of bigotry and stereotyping. Yeah, nice job there.
I see so many vegan debaters on YouTube, and the way they put their fucking messages across, so condescending, like they're sitting on this high horse, like they figured something out, like you're sitting at the top of the tree of life.
Yeah, there are a small percentage of vegan debaters out there who are rotten, horrible people who think they're better than everyone else. Yeah, I'll agree with him that there are some like that, but there are a small percentage of vegan debaters, let alone an even smaller percentage of us just vegans in general. So I hope you do see Midnight Rubbish, that your generalization from a few bad apples to the totality of us vegans is just totally wrong and rubbish.
You guys are annoying. I don't even care. Look, I know there's some people that are vegan that watch us that they're cool. Like I've seen their comments. So I'm not saying all of you.
Oh, so there are some cool vegans, particularly the ones that leave nice comments on your YouTube. So which is it? Are all us vegans, are we horrible people like these mean debate bros, or are we mostly cool like your vegan commenters? Because this is totally confusing.
But you got to understand that veganism is like a fucking cult. It is like a cult. Like, you know when there's people knock on your door? We got a moment to speak about our Lord and Savior at 8 in the morning.
Wow, so accurate. Yes, thanks for calling me out. I put on this shirt every Saturday and Sunday morning. I walk on the neighborhood, bang on doors at 8 a.m. and tell people that if they're not vegan like me, they are horrible, rotten people. I mean, what a completely nutty fantasy. Like, what are you even talking about?
That's what you guys do.
No, that's totally not what we do.
Except you're doing it constantly on the internet. Everywhere you turn, these vegans. And
oh, let me see if I understand you right here, Midnight Rubbish. So vegans don't have the right to be on the effing internet, as you say, using our free speech rights, sharing our stories, debunking anti-vegan nonsense like what I'm doing here. We don't have that rights. We can't be on the internet. It's totally wrong. It makes us a cult. But you, Midnight Rubbish, and Piers Morgan, and every other non-vegan, you guys have more rights than we do. Yeah, I call this the second-class citizen argument. You want vegans to be the second-class tier of citizenship where we don't have the same rights, particularly free speech rights, as you guys have. Yeah, makes so much sense.
You are, Piers.
No, the hypocrites are the vegans
No,
who
they're
munch
not.
away on almonds and their avocados and
No.
stuff. They don't give a damn about billions of bees getting annihilated
that's
because the
absolute
bees are the
rubbish.
little guys.
See, this is the problem with these vegan activists. We love, well, you love, I don't know how many animals you love, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't love all animals. I love certain types of animals. I don't love crocodiles. I don't love Komodo dragons. And I certainly don't love snakes. I like cats, dogs, and animals that are generally domesticated.
All right, so you like some animals and dislike or even hate other animals. Okay, great. Weird, but why are you even bothering to share this information with us? How does this have anything to do with veganism?
I don't pretend to love all animals, okay? I have a respect for nature, and it's not like I want to go out there and start bludgeoning animals that just mind their own business.
Well, that's good. Thanks for establishing you're not a complete psychopath.
But I've said this to Sab before, and I've said it to my family. I wouldn't feel any kind of way about hunting. I would go and hunt my own meat because I believe that I go to Tesco's or I go to Asda or Morrison's or wherever else I decide to get my meat, the butchers, somebody else has killed this animal and I'm just consuming it. So I can't sit on my high horse going, oh, I love all animals, while some other guys out in the wild killing it for me and then I'm eating it. I will kill my own, I'll kill animals to eat them. I'm not going to kill dogs and cats because they live with us, but I don't love all animals. The problem with vegans is that they pretend like they love all living creatures and they don't. They just don't.
Oh, now I understand why you're telling us that you love some animals and dislike or hate some other animals, because you have this belief that's what veganism is about. You think vegans are hypocrites because we don't love all animals. Well, let's just cut right to the chase. It's really obvious, and I'm not saying this in a mean way, it's just completely obvious you really don't know what veganism is, which is completely understandable since you're not vegan. So let's take a look at the long accepted definition of veganism. This goes back to the 1940s from the Vegan Society in Great Britain, and as you'll see here, it says nothing about a person who has a love of animals or a love of all animals. Nothing like that is in there remotely. It says very clearly, veganism is a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. Let me repeat that for you, Midnight Rubbish. Animal cruelty and exploitation. We're against that.
I said you're still a piece of meat.
I'm not a piece of meat, okay? I'm more than that. Okay, I have feelings, I have thoughts.
Yes, and so do all animals, including all livestock and any game you might hunt.
Okay, don't pretend. Don't sit there on your high horse like you love all animals. You obviously don't if you're chowing down on them.
I do love all animals, but I just can't watch it happen.
You're happy for someone
not
else to
gonna
go and
become-
behead them.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing it happen. What you don't know can't hurt you.
But you know it's dead.
Okay, so now the discussion between the two gets really interesting. The guy takes on this almost Joy Carbstrong argument, saying to her, like, how could you at the same time both love animals and eat animals? He's saying that's hypocritical. You got to be consistent like me and not love animals, and that's the only way you can properly eat them?
Yeah, but I haven't seen it happen. I haven't seen it die. I haven't seen the whole
Sabi.
process. I just see the chicken when it's on my plate cooked, and I'm eating food. I'm not eating a chicken that was once running, screaming for its life, or someone was chopping his head off.
Yes,
I'm not
you are.
seeing that. I'm not seeing it.
Doesn't
I
matter
haven't
if you
seen
see
it
it or not.
Exactly, but because I haven't seen it,
It didn't happen.
yeah.
You can
Are
see
you
it.
trying to turn me into a vegetarian or a vegan? Is that what you're trying to do right now?
No, I'm trying to get you to admit you don't love all animals.
I do love all animals. Just because
why are
I
you
eat
eating it?
animals doesn't mean I don't love them.
I mean, this is really interesting, this discussion they're having here, because they're both displaying very clearly for me the kinds of unique or particular mental gymnastics that they're each using to justify in their own minds their continued use of animal products. In the guy's mind, and I don't know their names, I'm sorry guys, it's hopefully you're cool with me calling you guy and gal. Anyway, in his mind, his mental justification is that he loves some animals like dogs and cats but hates other animals, and he said stuff like crocodiles, like animals you don't eat, but he's using that hatred of animals as his justification for eating them. Like, really, you hate like deers because you said you'd go hunting? You really, if you saw like pigs in front of you at the zoo or something like that, a petting zoo, I hate these pigs, let's kill them, they're horrible. No, I really doubt that. This is just something you're saying to make yourself feel better about your eating animal products. And in the ladies' situation here, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, forgive me please, her mental gymnastics, or that, it's the kind that most people use. His is kind of unique or more rare. Hers is just that, oh, I'm just going to conveniently ignore the fact, which I know, but I don't want to see or hear anything about how animals are treated in order to make the meat product that she's about to consume. She doesn't want to hear anything about the animal cruelty and exploitation and slaughter. So yeah, in her case, ignorance is bliss.
You don't love them in the way you're saying. You're happy to eat them because you like the taste of them. You love your dog and you love cats and domesticated animals. You don't love crocodiles.
I mean, I don't hate them.
You don't hate them.
Yeah, I wouldn't get in a water with one, but I don't hate them. Why do I hate them?
I don't hate them, but they're food.
Please, my British viewers, comment down below. Is crocodile a regular sort of food in British cuisine? Because I think he's completely full of it.
Yeah, but if I was watching somebody murder a crocodile, would I feel sad? Yes, I would.
Then you'd eat it.
Because no, I wouldn't eat crocodile.
Chicken.
You know me, I'm a very emotional, sensitive person.
Well, I think she raises a great point here. If she were to somehow find herself in a situation where she was witnessing some kind of like psychopath doing some extreme cruelty and abuse to a crocodile, like torturing it in front of her and others, yeah, she would feel what most people who are not sociopaths, people who are capable of feeling emotions, would feel. You'd be horrified, whether you're vegan or not. That's why we have animal cruelty laws in most countries. But he's putting on this fake act like, no, I hate crocodiles, so I don't feel anything. In fact, I'm going to go give that psychopathic animal abuser a high five. I don't buy that for a second.
All right, but if someone chopped
I
off the head
care
of a
about
chicken,
feelings and emotions, so I care about these animals' feelings and emotions. Do you know how much it would break my heart watching a lamb get slaughtered?
And then you'd eat it.
Yeah, but I couldn't watch it get slaughtered.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It would break my heart.
You're worse then. You're happy to turn a blind eye and let someone else shoot all the game, and then you'll eat it.
Yes.
Hey, don't call her out, bro. You do the exact same thing. And don't give me this BS. Oh, but I conveniently hate lambs too. Like, who hates lambs? Really? Comment down below if you do.
You won't go shoot yourself.
No.
You're worse.
I could not bring myself to shoot an animal.
Do you understand that it's more disrespectful to get someone to do your dirty work?
Oh, that's rich. Talk about respecting an animal. How do you respectfully kill an animal on your own? You're taking away the life of a living, breathing, sentient being with thoughts, emotions, and feelings. Who doesn't want to die to be your dinner? It doesn't matter if you killed it or you paid someone else to do it for you. Either way, you're killing an animal, and that's inherently disrespectful, amongst other things.
They should just stick all these vegans and you on one island, and you can fester in your bowl of hypocrisy. How'd you like that?
I don't think she liked that. I don't think anyone watching our channel right now is liking that. Vegans are not hypocrites. Once again, it's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. I understand that you have a complete lack of understanding of what veganism is. You think it means some kind of person who just goes out and hugs and loves all animals. And that's wonderful. Some vegans start animal sanctuaries. Yet I know other vegans who really don't like animals all that much. Yet they respect them enough, honor them enough to not consume them as part of their everyday meals. So that's what veganism is. It has nothing to do with what you think it is. So we are not inherently hypocritical. I think you just got that from watching too much Piers Morgan. So let me give you a big tip here. Just turn that windbag full of misinformation off. He's not helping your understanding whatsoever. And if you do want to watch some more rational and polite vegans, I might suggest myself stop watching those debate bros. I know you might be a little perturbed at me right now, guys, but I didn't really say anything mean about you. I'm just rationally responding in an evidence-based way to the misinformation that you guys presented here. So hopefully you can handle that. I'm not one of these, like, you know, higher than thou, mightier, whatever that you're saying about some vegans that you have problems with. I'm just a chill music producer that happens to have compassion for animals and has been doing something about that for the past 13 years by not consuming them. So anyway, guys, leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know what you thought about these excuses and love of animals definition of veganism. Hit like, share this video. Oh yeah, also become a channel member. Hit the join button up there. And if you want to be an official vegan cult member, because you know we are a cult, I have the link up here for our vegan cult member t-shirt. Get one now. So until next time, guys, remember, doesn't suck being vegan.